Hey everyone, and welcome back, Digitally Twisted Media. I don't always just like some channels tend to fall into a habit of just bashing a company just to bash a company. Those hate clicks are easy. I tend to want to steer away from that. So when I see something like a company like Disney doing something that I think is a good idea, I'm going to give them a thumbs up. It may not be a popular idea, but if I think it's a good idea, I'm going to talk about it. One of them most specifically is how they're taking parts of their trees that are growing within their park that have deemed, too old or kind of like the end of their lifespan, and turning them into souvenirs for hardcore Disney enthusiasts to collect and kind of keep on their wall or kind of bring with them. Now, are these mementos like to be super overpriced? Of course. In fact, reading through this article, I found out they're in such rare numbers and such a rarity. They're probably way overpriced, and they're probably only going to be sold to certain individuals and that are pre-approved, or they're probably already gone as I talk. So, anyways, let's go. Is this a good news? Let's find out. Let's find out. I know, is it a good news video, or am I just bashing them again unintentionally? Okay, so what they're doing is they're taking several trees, like this one right here, and surrounding the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and they're saying, hey, these trees have reached the end of their lifespan. We need to remove them before they become a hazard or before they become an issue. Now, I guess what they normally do is turn them into mulch. But since Disney is dying for money and they need to keep people happy and give them, keep them like memento and keepsakes, all that stuff. And I don't know. Last time I went to a Disney place, Disneyland or Disney World, whatever, I really didn't feel like buying anything. I wasn't like a huge rush to pay for that. I remember when the Galaxy's Edge came out, and I covered it a long time ago, and they had like $200 plastic lightsabers, and I looked it up, and you can get like way higher quality lightsabers for it. So them doing something like this to give something unique that ties itself to the park, I think, is a genius idea for those hardcore Disney enthusiasts. And since there's like very few pieces of it, even better idea. So again, the trees are going to come from outside Pirates of the Caribbean. So that's one thing to look forward to. Go away. Now, how they designed it, I think it looks really awesome. Like, here's one of the pieces right here. You've got this fake gold pieces, coins, okay? And then you have the rings of the tree, and then what they're going to do is they're going to timestamp exactly what year it was for that ring and what was going on at the time. Most specifically, below, right here, says the first is a large slice of trunk below, as you see right here, boop. That's been turned into a timeline of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Great idea. Using the tree rings, again, great idea. One for each year to mark significant dates in its evolution since its opening in 1967. Only 45 of the timelines will be available for purchase. Again, that's like really a small number. So that's going to be the diehard Disney enthusiast, and I would imagine they're not going to be cheap. And the second one they're going to create, the second decoration, is going to be an elaborately hand-carved plaque, which is all the beginning, that resembles the theming found throughout the classic dark ride. Only four will be available to purchase. So they are going to price gouge you. It's going to be painful. Like, that looks really cool. I think it looks great. And I know I sound mostly negative, but I do think this is a good idea because I do think people want to buy this. I'm even tempted to look into the price, but I wouldn't buy it. I just think it looks cool. It also looks pretty awesome. And it looks like they have a nice little background right there with some wooden planks, and they got the skull and crossbones, well, skull and cross swords. Looks like laser burned or edged into some wood. So I think it looks really cool. I think it's a good idea. It's obviously gonna be for the hardcore Disney enthusiasts, but again, I think that's a good idea. I'm not bashing them for that. And then there's this tiny little ones right here. Visitors to the Disney parks through the decades, blah, blah, blah. I guess they receive one of the 1,000 medallions made from slices of smaller branches of end-of-life trees for Disney parks. So I guess for this D23, and then like a D23, blah, 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 they had them out to people, and it was like a medallion or a chunk of wood from one of the branches of these trees that they're basically cutting down. Cool. They got this very happy, enthusiastic person. Glad she's happy. Kind of weird at the end here. I probably would have left this out because the amount they donated is small. It says Disney is donating $25,000 to Tree People, a nonprofit that helps plant and care for trees in the mountains and urban areas throughout Southern California. You know why they're not donating a lot of money? Because with all the fires that happened in California, mostly due to certain negligent government and government-sponsored individuals, $25,000 is not going to go very far. And if we actually did put real effort and enthusiasm into fixing quote-unquote climate change, or should I say continent change, we would actually see real breakthroughs and change. But we can't have that. We got to have everybody miserable. So looks like they're doing that too. So overall, good idea on Disney's part. Again, I hope it don't sound too negative, but it is what it is. It's obviously a money grab, but it's also kind of something cool and interesting. And $25,000 just isn't a lot, but I guess it's better than nothing. But honestly, if we really want to make change and plant more trees, you'd be donating more like 25 million. But that would just make too much good to happen, maybe. All right, guys. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.